Hello and good evening, everyone. We are live on Drumard Farm. A little bit further along from where we were. After the end of the last stream, I did do a bit more until it got too dark to see. Then I slept till morning, saved the game, and here we are. Happy New Year, Joe. I hope all is well in your world. That's not our sail point. This one up here is. This is the marked sail point. No trigger. Unload on the wrong side. Technically, I didn't want side at all. I wanted rear, but can I do that one more time and get rear? No. I don't know what that means. Alright, whatever. We can only do left or right. I guess I'm doing right at the moment. We spilled a little bit, oh well. Oh, there's no exit there. I have no idea how many people are going to show up with it being New Year's Day and all. But we're here for it no matter what. Let's see if I can do this without ramming the spout like I did in the last stream. Yeah, this combine has a definite pull to the right. I also don't know if Richard will be joining me or not. He didn't respond. I think he's still off work and spending time with the wife, but I don't know that for sure. There will also be no scotch tonight because I had enough to drink last night. Lady Metal and I had a very enjoyable New Year's Eve. I drank 3 Irish whiskey and Coke. I don't remember what the heck she drank. She had these drinks, pre-made drinks that she had. Oh, pardon me. What's on Sunday, Joe? Okay, that's a good reason. Tuesday is my 45th birthday. I will be streaming pretty much all day. I'm going to be streaming every day between now and then too. From now all the way through 2 Sundays from now, in fact. Be doing at least 1 stream every day. I'm not bothering with mine until spring because they're covered in ice and snow. But I have at least 2 that are going to have to get cut the rest of the way down and cut up. But you don't live in the south. I mean, in the snow belt. Sorry, because you live in the south, you don't live in the snow belt. The way I do. We've had 4 days of snow and we've got 2 more coming. Yeehaw. miss the wheat. And it's cold. Very cold. I'm not about to go and play with the chainsaw unless I absolutely have to. Kind of thinking about doing a live stream from the shed there. Put my tablet up with the stream chat on it. Record from, or stream from my GoPro while I work on stuff. Oh yeah, those are always fun, aren't they? The ones that you have no choice. Two of ours could have been like that, but they went the other direction. Instead of into the alley, they fell into the yard. One of them's just bent over. The other one is bent over and snapped off. They are cedar trees that line our alley, between our alley and our backyard. And unfortunately, this winter has now claimed a couple. They make good firewood though. Nice and hot burning. Yes, it does. I used to work in a factory very long time ago, making cedar yard furniture, like wooden swings and stuff like that, gliders, all that sort of stuff. And we incinerated all of our scrap, which was great in the winter because that incinerator kept pretty much the whole shop warm. But in the summer, basically from the incinerator, which was against the back wall, about a third of the shop was 120 degrees in the summer, and that's not pleasant. And that's at night because I worked third shift. I don't even want to think about what it would have been like in the daytime. Although I don't think they really ran the incinerator on days, just on the night shift. And yes, it smells amazing. I have a preference for red cedar over white, but they both are pretty good burning and smelling. Red cedar is just better for building material because it grows so straight. As long as it's not crowded, it'll grow perfectly straight right up. Yeah, that's really nice, but I don't want to keep harvesting forever. Yes, we will mow the one right by the stinking farm. All right, with no Richard here, time to put his tractor to work. Man, JCBs sure do book right along. Although if you get distracted picking dinner out of your teeth. Yeah, I looked away for half a second to grab my toothpick because I could feel some of my dinner still stuck in my teeth. I'd say that'll do. Start with the up downs. Get busy. I did not notice that one of those mowing, a couple of those mowing are probably going to expire. Such low time is on them. Oh well. So I'm looking at getting a trailed harvester, trailed combine harvester to put behind my Super H. Yeah, I see that. We'll see how good he does. And if I gotta slow the time down, I will. So yeah, let me see if I can pull this up real quick here. Really? That was dumb. Oh, come on now. Of course, when you want to show people something, that's when Facebook decides to be stupid. All right, how about if I come at this a different way? There we go. Now, I am, of course, constantly watching a bunch of stuff on Facebook Marketplace, most of which I have no expectation of getting it, but you just never know what'll happen in life. All right, so there's one of them. There's another. Marketplace and my model railroad groups for me. I still am having a hard time finding this. The one that I'm thinking about most, at least. That's kind of funny. Um, all right. International Bean Special. No, no. I wanted you to search Marketplace, you stupid schmuckety schmuck. International Bean Special. There we go. All right. I suppose I should probably make it so that I'm sharing, huh? I just realized that I wasn't. um, nope. There we go. All right, so number 90, Alice Chalmers for 500 bucks. Has a manual. Some of the boards will need replaced, probably all of them. But she's been sitting a while. So you kind of take your chances at that $500 price point, right? Another Alice Chalmers all crop. Don't know the model on this one. But this one claims to be working. And then I'm looking at this New Holland sickle bar mower. It's quite a bit more than I really want to pay. I'm looking to pay more like $500-$600 for a working trailed sickle bar with PTO, not ground driven. Also looking at this Heston 310. I don't know much about these. I need to do some research. Well, it says 310 here and it says 810 here. No motor, selling for 300 bucks. So it's a little self-propelled with no motor. Well, for 300 bucks, I could put a motor in it. And then the International 82 Bean Special Combine. And the cool part is, obviously, it has a video of it being fully operational. Pretty wild. Something stored in the barn for 20 years, it comes right out and goes right back into operation. Those are just a few of the things I've been looking at. Another sickle bar right there, but I think that's a mounted, yeah, it's a mounted sickle bar. Cool. Alright, let's go back to the game. I just had to share. All of those, everything on there would be contingent on a deal for farming some land that I'm working on right now. It's about 22 acres of it are tillable, although they are in hay right now. But the owners want some of it at least to go into grains. Just waiting for my account to get approved on the website they have this listed on before I can reach out to them and see if we can't come to an arrangement. Doing their mooses. You're a good boy, sir. Whack right into the cab. Yep. Very poor positioning on my part. That's me not paying attention. Trying to figure out what Moose here wants. You gotta back up, dude. You can't turn around in here. You didn't give yourself enough space. Go on. Back up. Alexander, go. Come on. You can't be in this area. You're not supposed to be in here. You know that. Come on. Get back. Back. Back, you beast. Yeah, there seem to be quite a few of the Alice Chalmers all crops here in Michigan for some reason in the trailed harvester category. And I'm specifically looking at trailed combines rather than self-propelled because this 22-ish acres is 3 separate fields, 9 point something, 9 point something, and 3 acres. And they're on a lot more acreage that's heavily wooded, and you can get small equipment back to them, but you can't get big equipment back to them. So I'm not sure if any self-propelled harvester would be able to get back in there. Maybe a really small one. But at that point, just give me the trailed one. As long as it's cheaper. Yeah, it has. I'm just surprised how many Alice Chalmers specifically, instead of International or John Deere. I've only found the one International that I showed you, and I've seen one John Deere, but it's a wreck. The barn it's in is partially fallen down on it and everything. Let's go around the header trailer. distracted by the dogs taking off, and I crammed that car. I have a sneaky suspicion that by the time we complete all these contracts and have the money to afford one of those small fields, they will already have been harvested. I just have that feeling. Well, I think 5 headlands has given us plenty of turning room. Welcome back, boys. You good boys, huh? you know, this might be a fairly low horsepower combine and all, but she sips on the fuel. Very fuel efficient. Oops, didn't mean to bump that. Trackator, you're gonna have to move on the next pass here. But I think this is a good time. Oh, naughty Alexander. Were you trying to steal from the puppies? That won't be tolerated. Your mama's on here tattling on you. You're gonna turn your header off to turn around? No. Okay, you just lifted it. Yeah, nothing in the sails. And just these two. Why is this tractor so much cheaper? Oh, bite me, dear. Rude. Because it's way lower horsepower, that's why. Love you too, dear. And actually, this is the one Richard has, so it's actually more expensive, not cheaper. Our tractors are here. Mine must be base game, the 7S. Alright. Well, here I go running off to go do something else, and I see the combine's already 85% full. I didn't even get out of the field. The heck? No, I'm sure I didn't, but I thought I emptied it more than that. And I suspect it's not going to make it all the way down here. Just a sneaky suspicion. This guy's taking his dear sweet time. It's alright, we'll get a full empty this time and then I'll take off. Not that I'm going to get very far. I mean, look at that. He's already at 17%. And climbing quickly. No tank space. That is a frackin' collectible. If I remember right, we've only found one of those so far prior to now. Oh. Come on, little red tractor. Drive faster. Drive faster, son. Huh. I turned the wheel and the tractor didn't really turn. That was kind of weird. I wonder if I was slightly airborne there for a moment. just drive the combine to the trailer. Plenty of farmers do that in the real world anyway, so... Harvester unloading into a trailer. It's a good day on the farm. Get this field done super quick and I should be able to get back to empty the trailer. I think that was this field done already. Come on, tractor. Why couldn't the field to mow be field 19 so I'm right here? I'm just going to crash into everything today. For every reason and no reason. Alrighty, let's see here. Yeah, just smash the spout. Yep, I found it with the air conditioner. That air conditioner sticks up quite a bit more than the rest of the cab roof. Have pipe, will smash. Okay. And random barn object there. Vice, maybe? Yeah, it's a vice. Yeah, that's fine. What's not fine is the flaps on this mower being solid as stone. They have no give to them at all. And an incredible amount of stopping force. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go with that. I don't know, something just feels off with my turning tonight. And I don't know if it's me or some wheel setting got changed. Don't know. I wasn't gonna say anything. What the? Stop! Stop! That was wild. Yeah, I definitely feel like some setting is screwed up on my wheel because I'm not normally this bad. I wouldn't ever say I'm good, but I'm not normally like this. That is not going to get me into that field, and it's also not going to open automatically like every other gate. Tire pile that is also solid as a rock. This field is a very screwy shape. Yeah? I'm guessing Xena must be your dog. Good choice of name. Because if there's any dog that's a warrior princess, it's definitely a German Shepherd or a Belgian Malinois. So other than freaking out, what did they do? So I would have thought that was small even for a female. I've only ever known male GSDs, but they've all been 120 pounds. Or more. Yeah, they're big dogs. And if they hit you, it's a freight train. And sadly, I believe they are all passed away now. The ones that I knew. I mean, shoot, Big Diesel Boy there's about 100 pounds. Last we knew, he was 96. Isn't that right, Diesel? Is you a big boy? My dogs are anything but slim. Oh, good grief. A Great Pyrenees? That's a big dog. Sir, why did you come over here again? Why are you being needy tonight, huh? We got Sir Moose being super needy tonight. Some days he just acts like he doesn't get enough attention, no matter how much you give him. Isn't that right, butthead boy? Yeah. Daddy basically is calling you an attention whore. It's like, whatever, Dad. You love me. Too much dog, yeah. Yeah, a Great Pyrenees is too much dog for a lot of people. Kind of like all the various Mastiff breeds. People who get Mastiffs without understanding, without being well educated, foolish. Oh, who tooted? Alexander, did you fart? Did you fart, you stinky boy? That's nasty. That's nasty, dude. Is that from those doggy granola bars you guys had earlier? Whew. I get that. I definitely get that. If I lived in the countryside and had all the room in the world, I would probably have a Cane Corso. But I would also have to have a lot of time. Hey, Scorp. Happy New Year to you as well. Now let's see if I can do what I want to do here. Rotate it around the trailer. Come on, rotate it. Rotate it around the trailer. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't come out of the trailer. Back it up just a hair. Whoop, too far, too far. Nacho French fries. Alright, hang on. Alexander, get out of here. Go on. Get. Now stay over there. Stop coming over here with Dad's cluttered, crowded area. You are not supposed to be over here. You know better. Darn dog. So needy tonight. Don't give me that face. He's giving me the face. That I'm a pathetic puppy dog face. Yeah, that sounds very irresponsible right there, Joe. If the dog is too big for you to handle and you haven't trained it, you have no business having it. Really, you shouldn't have to manhandle any dog, but I have no room to talk there when it comes to Moose on a leash. He does not like a leash at all, and I have to manhandle him when he's on one. But he's pretty good most of the time off leash. It's just I don't trust city people to be around him off leash and know how to respect a dog, because they've already proven that they can't, time and time and time again. Scorp, I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Yeah. So, starting tomorrow, I'll be doing the birthday streams, and yeah, doing the giveaways. In fact, if I stop that for just a moment. Do 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 do. There we go. There's the spreadsheet. If it doesn't have a name by it, it's available. Make sure you pay attention to the tabs across the bottom. And do. Well, that stunk. There we go. Cleaned up the sheet a little bit. Aw, that's too bad, Scorp. Tell your kid he should subscribe so he can win some free games. Instead of you winning them for him. Whoops. Well, there's plenty more. In fact, I just added some new ones. About 3-4 days ago. Have we lost our goats again? Yes, we have. That's starting to get really irritating. So 16556. 16556. It's not the map. I know what caused it. There was a mod change. Alright, where the heck is 35? Oh. Right there. That's where the heck 35. Nope. That ain't gonna work. If you're going to try to back it into the woods, you should not hit the hedge. Let's go out to 4. We want to start work on the ups and downs. Hit it, Bubba. And look at this convenient little hole in the hedge right here. And I want to see if there's a shortcut across this field too. After I, you know, mount the fence. Ay, ay, ay. Solid fence, solid fence. Gap in the hedge ×2. But now where does this take me? That is the real question. I know where it takes me. It takes me back around this way. This is not a shortcut. Tar and damnation. But now we've explored, so now we know. Wipe out the sign. Might as well wipe out another sign. Oh, scorp, scorp, scorp. Because don't nobody like flossing with hair. Hello, George. Welcome to the madness. Hey, Chris. Nice to see you, buddy. And a happy new year to you as well. Although you are on the 2nd already, aren't you? Oh yeah, speaking of the 2nd for us, that's tomorrow, of course, and the little puppies have a vet appointment. Yeah, vet appointment, and I believe they will have to get their licenses because they are now over a year old. Rabies tag and license tag. Ha ha ha. Isn't Scorp so stinking funny? We're right there. Right there. So close. And it's not even ready to harvest yet. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Yeah, actually, George, the license itself is only like 15 bucks. So that's pretty cheap. Um, it's the rest of the oh, pardon me. The rest of the visit that's expensive. The shots for their vaccinations are what gets really expensive. Those three got to get in too in the near future. But I dread finding out how much that's going to cost. Well, sort of, Joe. They won't give you the license until you get them vaccinated, especially the rabies vaccine. And that's what requires the office visit, is getting all the shots. And then there's a fee for the shots, too. So, yeah. Alright, come on, Combine. Get down here, get spun around. I'll unload you on the go, going back the other direction. So, George and Chris, you guys missed the announcement, but starting tomorrow for approximately 10 days, I will be streaming every day and giving away game keys off this list. Whoops, not that list. That. Oh, come on. Why will it not let me post my link when it did earlier? Well, that's irritating. There, now it let me post it. I don't know. Silly YouTube chats. Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Moderator, pin it. pretty sure that was one of the powers that they added for super moderators. Maybe I just forgot to make you a super moderator. There we go. It is now pinned. Let's see. Channel settings. I got distracted with comments that I hadn't seen yet. Alright, back to channel settings. Community moderation. Huh. You are a managing moderator. That just means that I was wrong about that power being available to managing moderators. There is one further permission level, but I haven't given that to anybody except for myself, my other accounts, and that is channel manager. But that allows you to upload videos and all sorts of stuff. So nobody's getting that. Yeah, YouTube's permission systems for moderators aren't great. Alright, can you make it all the way back up and down before you need emptied again? It looks that way. What the heck was that? I didn't put my hold screen on. I just saw in the replay that it had my hold screen on for a moment. It was kind of weird. Can't even see it over the brow of the hill. But you know it's there. Even zoomed way out, I can't see my tractor over the brow of the hill. Oh, sweet. This thing's about to start on the headlands. After a final half pass? No. First headland pass. That's a lot of overlap. Tractor head. Wow. Is that thing gonna make it? Holy cow, 84% already. And just climbing like a rocket ship. Not something I'll ever get, Scorp. Not on the farm all anyway. That thing doesn't even have room for a second person. It couldn't make it. It could not be bothered to make it. No, Joe. That's just asking to get hurt. Remember, it's just a Super H. It doesn't have a platform. It has a seat. It's not like the bigger, newer farm-alls from the 60s and 70s where they actually had somewhat of a platform. Well, I'm not going to be on the tractor if I'm not using it. It's not exactly the most comfortable seat in the world. Ah, but the Fords sit lower to the ground. But yeah, they don't have much of a platform either. You're right. Bouncy, bouncy. There's a pretty good spring on that seat. It might be good for bouncy, bouncy. Hit the deer, hit the deer. Oh, it ran. Hit the guy. Splat. Stop moving! Unfortunately, Joe, she doesn't think my tractor's sexy. Okay, so we're going to be right around 50,000 when all is said and done. What kind of field can we get for 50,000? Definitely not that, nor that. We're really stuck just looking at these guys up here. It seems like. Or this one. Oh. Unfortunately, what's in it? Green beans. We can't harvest green beans, so we would be plowing it up to replant it. I mean, I guess. So that's funny. Going up the previous row only filled him 50%. Coming down filled him 69%. I can't explain that one. Oh, Joe. You definitely fit in with this crew, don't ya? Bunch of miscreants and troublemakers that we are. Launch like a rocket there, Harvester. Yes, Scorp, you do. Yes, you do. So, I was saying earlier that I'm thinking of potentially doing a live stream from the shed, the workshop shed. Where I put my tablet out there so that I can read the YouTube chat and stream from my GoPro as I work on something. I still have that vise that I need to clean up that's sitting on one of the benches. Clean that up, put that back together. Well, clean it up and paint it. Can't have the wood stove going. I mean, I could have the wood stove going while I'm painting, but yeah. Just gotta be careful. Well, I don't know about golden. How about clear, Scorp? That's a sign of nice, healthy kidneys and drinking the appropriate amount of water. I didn't hit it, Joe. Not that time. I stopped short. I saw you, sucker. That's actually the first one. Holy monies. No doubt. And there's another one right there by the door to the brown house. Can't quite get to that one yet. I wonder, this is taller. Is this tall enough that I might be able to jump up there? No, it's not that much taller. I'll just wait till we get a front loader or a telehandler or something. Okay, that opens up a lot more options for a field, though. And I do think I know where one more is. Oh, come on. Play nice now. I do believe that there is another one of them right over here. If memory serves. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there it is. I'd say we can buy a pretty good field now. Well, I already do have a front loader, that's right. Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho. I would not be surprised if there weren't a few on the farm here too, for that matter. Back down to 3. All right, can I even climb this thing? I can, but I can't make it. Or another possum, Joe. As long as it isn't a porcupine. Because getting quills out of a dog's face is not a pleasant experience. No, I didn't know that was there. I just saw a little flicker of orange light coming through the wall. That's how I found the one over there by the grain dump also. Alright, I'm going to take a short break to use the restroom. I will be right back. All right, who's still here? Pretending to survive so that you don't have to. Is that a new addition from games like the Project Castaway and Stranded Deep? I don't remember that being part of the original litany. Of course, it's always possible. My memories just sucks. Which we know categorically is the case. Almost ready to take a nap in this damn harvester. You literally turned around and went the opposite direction from what I had you facing. Wow. 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 Just wow. kind of wondering if we shouldn't purchase this area here. Or part of the farmyard. Something. I don't know. Grena Bene, ready to harvest. So if I'm going to do this field, I might as well wait until the farmer harvests it, right? Well, so how much is that field that we just worked in there? Oof! Nope, that's not on the list. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like all of that. And it has a soybean crop in it that is ready to harvest. It is the only soybean crop on the entire map. I think we need to own that. So the total plot of land is 7.14 acres, but only 4.5 acres of that are the actual field. That's a hell of a field margin, especially up top there. All right. What do you guys think? 25 there? And then maybe also 33? Do you guys think that's a good purchase? Months don't matter on our server. We're not using seasons. Ew. Oh, for selling the crop? I'm not really worried about that right now. We are going to be in August. So we would probably want to get a silo to put said crop in. I was also thinking about this plot here. Has a house that is actually a production and some shops. There's one, two, just two shops. That has a barn that wouldn't be usable with the door of that location. I don't know. Probably not. And just 2 Shep aren't really worth... Oh. Well, there's some more Shep over here. 4 more? No, 3 more and a goat. A single goat. And I don't even know if these animals actually work or are part of it or anything. So that's a risky, risky purchase without a test ahead of time. That plot is 19,500, yeah. I think before we lose the crop in it, yeah. No, because it has buildings on it. If any of those buildings are considered a placeable, you can't sell it without selling the buildings. I have a way around that, of course, but actually, make use of that. Ching! Now I own it with no money spent. Are these animals actually animals? It certainly does not look like it. And the spinnery does not come with it. So there, that answers that question. That is a useless plot to me. I don't know what cabrito means. Stay away from the harvesters. Stay away from the harvesters. We got to get in here and mow this again, too. That'll be a good job for when Richard's around to help. Little goat. Okay. Yep. Makes sense. That field is peas. Man, these are the fields to buy down here. And you got to think that this, which we could always turn into another field by plowing it up, this has to have that same beautiful strain of loam because both of the ones on either side of it do, and the one to the south mostly does. Oh, you're funny, Scorp. You're a funny guy. That's not a bad field right there either. Sunflowers we could at least harvest. Have to buy a header, but oh, and they're close too. Let's shop. I scrolled right past them, didn't I? Yes, I did. Hmm. That is an ugly, ugly color. I don't know which one would match our harvester. Probably this one. Looks pretty close to me. That's worth having regardless. My tractor was thirsty. I think I picked the right blue. We will definitely find out when we go to pick it up, though, won't we? Uh-oh. That camera being pointed so far up by default, just, I don't know. There's something wrong with that. I also couldn't look side to side until I jumped out and back in. If I recall correctly, this mod has had that problems a few times. Oh yes, you do, Scorp. All of the time you complain. Don't be lying now. Nobody likes a liar. You're no angel either. I see the horns holding that halo up. Oh, baby, climb the hill. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Sorry, Joe, I don't follow sports much. Just hockey, and even that not for the last couple of years because life has been too busy. And sports channels are fracking expensive these days, too. I spy with my little eye a field entrance that I can't see for shit through the trees. Hey, quit rolling away. No, 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 no. I can't get the header. There we go. Putting wheel chocks on your trailers is smart when you're on uneven ground, and even when you think the ground is even. I can't see anything. And because I couldn't see, I hooked a plow. A foot? Yeah. Yeah, a foot. Yeah. I've been there. I have been there. I don't need to ask. Yeah, that's a good tractor for karting with, isn't it? No more speed, I'm almost there. Gotta be cool now, gotta take care. Last car to pass, here I go. Could use a little bit better brakes, but also I'm just a better driver. Million liters score. With your cheater equipment, you've done that in 20 minutes? Crap. Didn't mean to go plowing right through the field. Good thing we don't have crop destruction on. I cannot drive this tractor to save my life. At speed, anyway. What are you doing there, Bubba Gump? You could have been in here already. Wow. The turning intelligence just isn't there. On the flip side, this is a shorter tractor, I think. Not short enough. Actually, it's a taller tractor. Oh, that won't go over at all. I'm wondering if I could put another row of sides on this trailer, or whether I should just get a second trailer. How the hell did I manage that one? Wow. Alright, so I've figured out what it is. I cannot switch back and forth between the two tractors. The vast differences in speed and steering styles the first little bit after driving the other tractor messes me up. Yep. Yeah, it's the speed plus the steering. Scorp, I mean, it's a game. It's not the same as real life. I drive very good in real life. I do tend to drive a little bit like a maniac, like this, full speed corners. You took that corner at 30 mile an hour like that in the real world, you'd roll this tractor right over. Because it's a game, you do tend to drive a little less carefully, shall we say. I'm thinking I will do 2 strips up and down, but only 1 across the headlands, just to leave more turning room. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do 2 and 2. Yeah, Joe, no doubt. No doubt. I was never a real big Lucy Lawless fan. But her sidekick, the redhead, she fine. Bad drifting tractor. Yeah, I don't know the actress's name either. I knew the character name. Of course, who the hell knows what she looks like today? Jeez, Scorp! There is such a thing as too much information, and that was it. Wow. And no, Joe, I do not know that name. That was the wrong button. That's the right button. Damn it. There it goes, not taking effect again. Oh, because yeah. Nincompoop moment. Sorry, don't know. She must be a blonde. Is she? A little bit before my time, though. And I don't know that I've ever seen the video for that song. I love that song, but I don't think I've ever seen the video. Yes, Scorp, I know he was a blonde. No, for me, because of my age, it was always Allison Hannigan as Willow in the TV series version of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Also, shoot, I can't remember her first name. Her last name is Bell. She was on, she's a brunette, not a redhead, but she's on, Jag. I just had a thing for her, too. Or was it Ball? Either Bell or Ball for the last name. You can't just say she was yummy. Catherine. Catherine was her first name. Which she are you referring to there, Scorp? Yeah. Yes, she was. And that uniform looked so good on her, finely tailored as it was. Dadgummit. And I still went a hair back too far. She's a blonde, though. I don't go for the blondes. Can't see. Yeah, redheads are number one for me, followed by brunettes. And, the Asian raven black hair, which is technically still a brunette, but it looks black, not brown. She looks blonde to me. I've only ever seen her in one thing. Oh, like a dork, I went the wrong way. I meant to go to the store, but instead I went like I was headed off to sell this. And just in case, 6682, or sorry, 6683 for my leaders. Perfect. I don't know where all the traffic went on this map. I've only seen a couple of cars this play. Well, that doesn't surprise me. You both said close enough to the same thing. And yes, the extension was very much worth it. The field still will not fit in its entirety, though. But we also cannot afford a silo at this juncture. How much is the farmyard? Oh yeah, big monies, because it comes with the cow pasture. That farmyard's barely anything at all. Is there a silo as part of that? Well, there's a big old barn. There's a pigsty. There's a wrecked old lizard harvester. I don't know what, if anything, is functional, but that certainly looks like a silo grate right there to me. Let's use that same trick just so that we can see What's what? None of it can be sold. Oh, that fertilizer tank can. So we got a fuel drum there as well. So all of those can probably be sold if we wanted to, but we don't. Okay. Okay. Oh, stop. Damn it. I don't want that. Oh, that's terrible. You can't click on it. There's a silo there. So if we wanted to buy that, we could. We need just a little bit more money though, because we won't have enough for the worker to keep going if we buy it right now. Actually, we're gonna be awfully close to fitting it all in the wagon. I bet you between the harvester tank and the wagon, we can fit it all. And if we can fit it all, we will hold on to it that way for a little while we do some contracts and whatnot. Speaking of, let's get paid for that one, for one. Oh yeah, that's a big old contract. That oat harvesting contract is still up there too. Yeah, but I don't have any land to put it on, is the thing, Joe. There's not enough room where we are to really put a silo. Oh look, that barley field that I considered buying is up for contract. Field 8 plowing. I had literally have the plow hooked up right now. What do you mean contract finished? Well, the mowing was a magic contract. I didn't have to do it. Same with the cultivating. They were magic. Okay. I'm gonna go do the plowing, I guess. Always fun expanding the AI-owned fields. Oh. Why do you have that stuck in your head, Scorp? Ring my bell. Oh. We found the land boundary. Catherine with a C. And an E on the end of the bell. But yes. You just want to ring her bell. Really? I've been spelling it wrong my entire life for her then. %8 on this contract already, and the vast majority of it was expanding the field. I will take that. I just realized something that I forgot. And I suppose I should go unload him, eh? Him, her. What the hell? Why did they go all the way down to the end of the field? Yeah, I know, Joe. I don't get it. AI workers, no brains. No, this is me. I'm putting him back. What are you doing? No. Now, stay on this road, damn it. What the? I have never seen the AI do that before. I have to go finish my plowing contract. I'm gonna have to turn the time down because this cost me a ton of time. I have never seen the AI do that before. Yeah, Scorp. AI that thinks it's smarter than you, but is dumber than your dog. Although, my dogs are pretty smart, so... There are humans that are dumber than my dog, in my opinion. Oh, and it's 9:30, and we've been going for 3.5 hours. You guys know what that means, right? It means it's the end of the stream. I would like to thank you all for watching, and as always, I will see you on the next one tomorrow.